Hello, everyone. Welcome to House Haunted. I found this game like 10 minutes ago on itch. It appears to be sort of a visual novel horror game. I believe it was described as atmospheric horror game. I don't know. It was like 10 minutes ago. I don't remember. But it seems to be like focused on like unnerving, sort of like almost what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Pareidolia type. Not exactly pareidolia, but like something in that direction. Um so let's just get into it. Scopophobia Studios. The game you are about to play contains graphic violence that some may find uncomfortable or disturbing. The creator takes no responsibility for those who may be upset by proceeding. By continuing, you are consenting to the contents, whatever, agreeing. Yep. So I guess gore warning? I don't know. Oh, got myself a Red Bull. Purple edition. I don't know what a Shia is. Someone who knows more German than me, what's a Shia? A with like a C, A C, but like the C has like something under it. AI. What a long bus ride. I feel like this is like you know those apps where you input like a keyword and then it like gives you like an image based on that word, and that word is sort of like a seed image. I feel like that's what this art is. It's like very hard to pick anything specific out. You just see like broader shapes. But I'm glad I'm finally here. You look around yourself, taking in the surroundings, breathing in the nauseating aroma of bus exhaust and oil. If you can't tell, I just woke up. Well, there's obviously not much to look at here at the Grey Horse bus station. I'm sure the rest of the city is beautiful, just like the brochure said. First mistake. He's in Miami. He's in Sarasota. He's in Sarasota. Hopefully the apartment company was honest about having my new place ready for moving. Oh, he's in Sarasota. That apartment place is gonna say, "Oh, dude, that's for next month." Quickly grabbing your modest baggage from the bag claim, you straighten your clothes and walk towards the nearest visitor center. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is gonna be like the entire game's art, isn't it? There's a cafe nearby. I'm starving right now and it'd be a nice pick-me-up. I also kind of wanted to see the city. I could just wander around for a little bit. I'm also pretty tired. Maybe I should just head to my apartment. Cafe, dude. If you feel like you want to eat, you go eat, you know? I think if I go any longer without eating something, I'll collapse. Yeah. Coffee also sounds pretty great right now. You finally make your way to the nearest cafe. It's a small and quaint, and you can hear the chatter of random pedestrians inside. You slowly step into the cafe, taking in the smooth, rich smell of brewing coffee and sweet scents of the baked goods using Panera bread. It makes your stomach growl even louder and prompts you to rush up to the counter to place your order as quickly as you can. After placing your order and snatching up your dinner for the day, you scurry over to the furthest table away from anyone else to scarf them all down. For a moment, I thought like they were trying to use snatching as a replacement for scarfing. The coffee is thick and strong and slides down your throat slower than expected. It's an odd sensation, but strangely not bad. Oh, that's the best kind of coffee. The kind that just like, it's like super strong and it just sticks with you for a second. That's how you know you've got good coffee. That's the only time I'll drink coffee black. The cake is an equally odd experience. You decided on coffee cake, but the flavor seems to be different with every bite you take, and it makes it hard to get used to eating it. Odd. There's also strange hard bits throughout it that pop and sizzle like Pop Rocks, but taste like cinnamon. Ooh, I think I know what that is. I think I've had that before, but I don't know it by name. You're so hungry right now, though. You just deal with the weird food and focus on getting it all in your stomach as quickly as possible. You've been drugged. Hello, sir. As you're focusing on your food, you don't notice the older-looking man sit down at the table in front of you. Oh! I didn't notice you, Hello, can I help you? The strange man adjusts his burning red blazer and cleared his throat. His movements were so odd and stiff, as if he was made of cardboard. Alright. You're new in town, lost and wandering. You need a place to call your own. I feel like I should have put on like a voice for this guy. I'll try one out next time he says something. The way he talked surprised you. His voice was so smooth, as if he's given the same speech a million times. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Mason. Mason Tallow. #1 realtor in all of the Uncanny Valley. I can help you find your dream home today. That's what it was, not pareidolia or like atmosphere. It goes uncanny. Thank you for saying it, Mason. Want to say it's Mason. If I'm mispronouncing things, well, scream at me in comments. He quickly snatched a business card from his breast pocket, only for another identical business card to pop up and take its place. I love these drawings, dude. Like, I wasn't feeling the backgrounds, but the drawings are sick. He offered it up to you, his hand coming uncomfortably close to your face, making you flinch back a bit before taking it from him. Give me a call and we can get you set up in a new house today, guaranteed. I feel like that's the voice he has, like sort of like a more relaxed and older Joker type thing. I don't know.
Are done if you're hungry.
Yeah. Thomas just came in saying noodles were done, but I'm gonna finish this up first. Okay. I should tell you, I already have an apartment lined up, so I don't think I'm in a place to be buying a whole house. Oh, you didn't like that. That's quite alright. I'm sure you'll be giving me a call. I am the #1 realtor, after all, in all of the Uncanny Valley. I have never had a disappointed buyer. You'll love the house I found just for you. I'll be waiting. The strange realtor walked away before you could get a chance to argue, his long legs carrying him faster than you expected. You just shrugged and pocketed the business card, no harm in holding on to it, in case something happens with the new apartment. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I would have thrown it away, probably, or put it in a junk drawer. The kind of thing that's like, oh yeah, I'll keep it. It's like, well, I've kept it, I'm just never gonna use it. You quickly finish up your food and beverage, making sure to leave a nice tip on the table before heading out to the apartment. Oh. As you approach your new apartment complex, you feel warm in your heart and can't help thinking about how you're finally getting a much needed change in your life. You take a deep breath, taking in the cool, clean air of the valley, and step forward to find your apartment number. Oh, this person knows how to write. Here it is. This is so exciting. I've been waiting. Hello, Thomas. I've been wanting my own apartment for a while. You go I thought I shut the door. Hold on. Thomas must have forgotten to shut it when he left the room. You go to turn the handle. Huh. The door doesn't budge as you twist the handle. You try again. It's locked. What the heck? They said the door would be unlocked when I got here. I should give them a call. Hello, Uncanny Valley Apartments hunters. How may I help you? Hello? I'm supposed to move in today, but my apartment is locked. You can hear paper shuffling on the other side of the line, followed by what you can only describe as the roars of an animal you can't place. Huh. Yes. You can... yes, you. We had a little issue with your apartment, and it won't be ready until tomorrow. Our apologies. Alright. Oh, no, what am I gonna do now? What could the issue possibly be? Maybe you could pry for for better explanation, but you also don't want to be rude. I mean, persist. I mean, if it's I don't know. I don't know what could, go wrong in these kinds of things. So, if it was me, if there was, a small issue, I'd rather an apartment that doesn't have its, water all the way working or something, but, I'm in kind of thing. Because, I don't want to spend the night at a hotel. What do you mean something happened? I don't really have anywhere else to go. You hear the clicking of what sounds like a typewriter for a few minutes, and a loud, annoyed sigh. We've been having some issues. You wait for an elaboration, but you're met with a long, awkward silence instead. Yeah, what are the issues? More typing and the paper tearing. Is that a blender? Your apartment will be ready tomorrow. Do you need anything else? You sigh defeated and look around. There's nothing much to really do in this situation besides look for a hotel. No, that's it. Thank you. Please call me as soon as my apartment is ready. Yeah, see? Of course. Good day. With that, they hung up and left you standing in front of the building you should have already been in by now. That's gotta be annoying. Shoot. Now what? You shove your hands in your pockets, absently minded, and feel the hard piece of paper crunch against your fist. You pull out the paper. You pull the paper out of your pocket and suddenly remember Manson. Mason? Manson? I don't know. Mason. You're right. I was luckily to afford this apartment. I can't buy a house right now. Still, it wouldn't hurt to call and see what's available. I mean, if I can spend a night in, I don't know, like what would be? I'd almost want to do it strictly out of interest. Like marketing, I know like marketing is about getting like customer in the door and all that. But like I'd call strictly out of interest. I can still get a hotel in like most towns. I don't see the harm in blowing some time looking at pretty houses I'll never afford. At least it's something to do. Yeah, see, this is a positive way to look at it. No response. No answer. Yeah, I just said that. So much for being the #1 realtor in Uncanny Valley. Hello, Mason. Hello, and hold on. Hello, and thank you for calling. Thank you for your call. Are you ready to see your dream house today? Were you just waiting here for me to call you? How ridiculous. I'm simply the best in the city, always waiting for a prospective buyer. Call, and I am always ready to show you to your brand new life. God, I love the like art for this guy. I want to like link the author to this in the description or something, if I remember to, rather, because like God, I really love the character design and like art. This guy was starting to worry you greatly, but he was already here. It'd be rude to ask him to leave. That is true. Go with him. He's already here. Yeah, I mean, there's no harm in going with him. He's just trying to do his job, right? Yeah, of course. He may be a bit pushy, but realtors are always like that. Yeah, realtors are always like when I open my phone and call them right in front of me. Alright, Mason, let's go look at this house. Oh, I knew you would choose the right answer, dear buyer. Let's go right there, then. The house is simply dying to meet you. I'm about to be fed. What? Before you could properly ask him why he phrased it so oddly, you felt him roughly grab you by the upper arm, dragging you along with him down the street. Felt like you had been walking for an hour in awkward silence, struggling to keep up with this strange realtor's long and fast strides, when he finally stopped abruptly, forcing you to bump roughly into his back. This house looks like shit. He didn't budge at all from the he didn't budge at all from the force of your weight against his back. You jumped back, trying to hide the red of your cheeks from your embarrassment. Sorry. You looked over at the huge house before you, the for sale sign glaring obviously at the curb. This is the house? Oh, do you see something you like after all? I am not surprised. This house is in very good condition. You don't think I can seriously afford this place, right? This place is huge. Quite the flatterer, I see. I assure you, this place is very reasonable, and I'm willing to haggle greatly. The seller is simply looking to sell fast. You look back at the house. Something had to be up with this. It was sounding more and more fishy, and more the more this realtor talked it up. Okay, what's the catch then? Catch? Yeah, come on, man. Why is the seller trying to get rid of this beautiful house? Did someone die in it or something? You said the quiet thing out loud. Of course not. His pause worried you greatly, but you were pretty sure you read somewhere that realtors had to disclose that information to you or something, right? Simply come inside and take a look around. No strings attached. You'll love it when you see the inside. You won't be able to walk away from a deal like this, dear buyer. I love this character so much. Who fucking wrote this character? They're like a walking, like, aesthetic. Something definitely felt wrong about all of this, but you were already here. Go inside. I got time to kill. Alright. Oh, sorry, it's you. Alright, let's go check it out then. Don't get your hopes up, though, Mr. Tallow. I have no doubts that you'll be instantly attached when you see it. You said that about, like, the outside, too, didn't you? He roughly grabs your arms again, his sharp fingertips digging in roughly as you follow him to the concrete walkway, to the bright red door. How long have you been searching for a buyer for this place? You decided to ask to lighten the mood up a little. You notice Mason staring intently ahead to the door, his eyes looking almost hungry as he ushers you through the door and into the living room. This place is pretty nice. Look around and then You look around at the stand-in furniture and run your fingertips along the couch. Oh, it's warm? Yeah, it's in it's right in front of windows, isn't it? In fact, the whole place feels really uncomfortably warm and humid. I'm about to be fed to this house. Hey, do you think you could turn on the AC or something? It's a little bit hot in here. It's hard to focus. If it's gonna be a jump scare, I want my audio turned down because I like my ears. Do you absolutely love the house? It's a little early for that. I haven't seen any of the other rooms. Ooh. I don't feel very good. Can I sit down? By all means, make yourself comfortable, dear buyer. You shakily stumble over to the couch, your hands helplessly grasp against the warm leather. You gasp or surprise at Mason's grasp, but you by the shoulder, guiding you to the middle of the couch and helping you sit down. You try to steady yourself, rubbing your head in an attempt to stop the sickening vertigo. Can we maybe crack a window or something? It's getting really hot. I don't know what's wrong with me. You know, that's something of a terrible shame, dear buyer. You glance up at the room still warping around you, making it more and more difficult to stay upright. What? I was beginning to really enjoy your company. It's not often I find such responsive buyer, and it does become awful beginning simply eat. It does become awfully binging, simply eating everyone who comes over. Your eyes have your eyes have difficulty processing the melting walls around you, becoming more and more organic and even more meaty in texture, and you start to notice a strange, sickly sweet smell that you hadn't noticed a moment ago. Breathing it in makes you even more dizzy, and you slowly slump down towards the on the warm fleshy of the couch. Eat. Yes, you're new in town. You must be. This must be very confusing for you, correct? That's alright. You don't need to talk. I will simply explain the situation. After all, I am the Uncanny Valley's #1 realtor. Been doing this for a very long time. Though it's been decades since I found someone so respective, receptive. And the other folks here in the valley hate explaining anything. A very lucky chance you meet me first. You can feel Mason crawl over you onto the couch, his hands placed carefully next to your head as he leaned in close to speak in your ear. He felt extremely warm to the touch as his skin brushed against yours. This is hot. This is about to be POV porn. You see, dear buyer, being the #1 realtor comes with its responsibilities. I'm not like the other realtors. I'm not like other girls. I'm not like the other realtors. You see, I take great care in what I do, unlike those who simply want a quick snack. I'm also wanting a quick snack, but then. It's become so hard here in the valley to find buyers. The other realtors have taken to simply snatching and running. Quite barbaric, wouldn't you agree? Mason gently cupped your cheeks as he spoke. You were shocked he was being so kind. You could find him nodding your head for you in agreement to what he was saying. I love this. There's something about this that I enjoy greatly. No, my value is much higher. I find only the finest buyers to incorporate into something much greater than themselves. I can't just have any tenants to eat, now can I? I have my standards, and I will not stoop to such low behaviors. You weakly nod your head yourself with his help, not entirely comprehending what he's saying or talking about, his words sounding further and further away as as your body grew heavier, and it felt as if you were sinking into the meat of the couch. I just knew you'd understand, I suppose. Since we're getting ever so close now, I could drop my own facade. It does get tired controlling this, albeit quite handsome, cumbersome little lure. Oh, alright, this is where we're gonna get, like, a jump scare. Hold on. You watched as Mason's eyes grew dimmer, and his body fell limp, still being held up by something, but his limbs no longer retaining their rigidity. Quite impressive, isn't it? With such a attractive lure, it becomes quite easy to bring in such tasty prospective buyers, the old-fashioned way. I love this. I want more of this. I suppose it's just my luck to be so gorgeous naturally. It's clearly no wonder no wonder how I became the #1 realtor, right, buyer? Dearest buyer, sorry. Oh, it's like being held up. You blurrily watched as as Mason was yanked backwards and up towards the fleshy lamp on the ceiling. You noticed the umbilical cord like rope protruding from his neck as he hung there. You wanted to scream, cry, or anything, but your body was totally paralyzed at this point, and and all you could feel was the growing burning sensation as something hot slowly seeped through your clothes and onto your skin. I truly wish I could make this, just this digestion process slower than this. Wait, no, this is Mason. I truly wish I could make this digestion process slower than this. I truly do, dearest buyer. I would greatly enjoy some stimulating conversation. Alas, this is how it simply is, and always has been, and I have not eaten in quite some time. I wonder if this is like this ending, because I know there's like other endings. I wonder if this ending is because I chose the coffee shop. because that's like something similar to the text we got earlier when I chose the like the bakery or whatever, like to like get something to eat. It's like, oh yeah, I hadn't eaten in a while and I might like, you know. So I bet that's why this so I bet what we do changes the lore. But I haven't seen the other endings. I just know they're there. Perhaps in another world, another time, we could have spent more time in each other's company. I'm sure you understand that. One must eat, though, and I am truly grateful to you, dear buyer. Mason's voice was no longer coming from his limp, lifeless body, but instead sounded as if it was coming from the very walls around you. You could hear him sigh wistfully, and the walls looked as if they were breathing along with it. I will always think of you long after you've become part of me. You finally allowed your heavy eyelids to close as you sunk deeper against the warm couch. You could feel the meaty fabric of the couch moving to cover you up like a soft blanket, almost tucking you in as you let yourself slip into a sleep you'd never wake up from. I So we got offer accepted ending, or you died, offer accepted. I do want to check out the other endings. If I'm not mistaken, hold on, I've got the itch page pulled up like right here. Let me. I think I saw something about being I thought I saw something about this being like the first in a series. Um but it doesn't look that way. Um Regardless, yeah, this was wait, play the first one here, John Doe. Oh shit. Okay. Well, we got something to play next. A John Doe made by from what I believe is the same person. Um I don't have it in front of me, but it's like Scopophobia Studio or whatever. Um, and apparently, if I'm reading this page right, this entire game was made in like 3 days, which nice. You know, like it's not a very like I didn't get a very complicated story, and my story was pretty straightforward. But I really enjoyed the dialogue and the like art was neat. So yeah, 3 days, nice, better than I could do. I could like make this. I could I could do the art for this game in like a week, maybe a week and a half, because I'm slow at drawing, mostly out of self doubt, but whatever. Um, and I can't program for anything, so I wouldn't even be able to like program this up. The dialogue's the part that I enjoyed the most. Like with such a short and limited story, they really let their like they really just like in you could tell the person making this really enjoyed um uh like writing the dialogue. That's what I'll say for it, and I really enjoyed it because of it. I will say it felt slightly like POV porn at the end, but that's okay. That's okay because it was like sort of like a I don't want to say sentimental, but like intimate. It was sort of a weird intimate moment, and I enjoyed this game. I'm gonna try and get around to playing John Doe. I'm not gonna chase the other endings right now Cause I'm hungry. Um, anyway, that has been House Haunted. I can link the itch page in the description if you want to play it and see the other endings for yourself. Anyway, that's all for now. This has been Lizzie from Oksostudios, signing off. Bye bye.